YouTube. This is the Velvet Locks with another story time. And I tell you, this one is something else. So get your popcorn, get your tea, get your Bragg's apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, water, whatever you need to quench your thirst. Get ready because this one's embarrassing. Well, this was about 7 years ago when my son was in high school, and this boy gave me trouble from the day he stepped into that school. He wasn't paying attention. He was constantly out of his seat. He was constantly trying to find ways to go to the bathroom, always in the hallway, mixed up with the wrong set of dudes, and got constant complaints about him not doing his schoolwork, completing his homework, just really straight up acting stupid. Okay, so one evening, I'm at home and I get a call from his school, and it was his teacher. Now it's the science teacher, and he's telling me about my son's behavior in school, all the things he's not doing, and he's about to fail if he don't get his act together. So I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get on him about it. Don't worry. He was like, okay. Oh, by the way, the English teacher would like to talk to you. So he's like, hold on. So I'm like, oh shoot. Okay. English teacher gets on the phone. Oh, hello. Yes. I'm his English teacher, and he's not doing this. He's not doing that. He's blah blah blah. He's this, that. He's doing everything wrong. So I'm like, oh, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna get on him. I got it, don't worry, I'm gonna talk to him this evening when we get off this phone. She was like, okay, by the way, the math teacher would like to speak to you. So I'm like, what the hell? They got these teachers lined up like in one line waiting to talk to me. So now the math teacher gets on and he goes to town. Well, you said so I'm like,
wow. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna deal with the situation.
He was like, oh, and the gym teacher would like to talk to you. So I'm like, oh crap. These people are lining up to talk to me about this dude. Wait till I get his behind. So now I get it from the gym teacher. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I dealt with my son that night. And I guess time went by. And then I get a call from the school one day. And the school is telling me, oh, by the way, Miss Velvet, your son has been suspended because, and I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, because he was a part of some guys that ended up stealing a teacher's or a faculty's cell phone. And I'm like, what? Not my son. Okay, well, we're going to need you to come to the school because we have cameras around the school, and this was videotaped. So I was like,
I want to see the videotape because I don't believe y'all lying on my child.
Well, I get right quick, like 5 minutes to the school, and I go into the security office, and they start rewinding the tape. And I'm watching it, and my mouth drops. I mean, you could have imagined the embarrassment that I was feeling that day to see my child being the lookout dude for his knucklehead friends in school, who they were the ones that took it, but they all got in trouble because they all collaborated as one. So I was like, okay, I appreciate you guys, showing me this, and all right, rightfully so, he's getting suspended. Now, he's still in school, mind you, when all of this took place. And I go back home now. I'm heated. I'm livid. I'm like,
oh boy, wait till he get home. Wait till he get home. I'm going to catch his. Oh, wait till he get home.
All of a sudden, I got this flash right before my face. A vision. And I saw jail. So I was like, okay, let me not put my hands on this dude, because I'm that mad that if I do put my hand on this dude, I'm going to jail. So I'm like, okay, I'm home, pacing back and forth.
And I'm like, Lord, I need you right now. I need to figure this. I need a solution. I need to know what to do, because you know, if I touch this boy, I'm going to jail. So I need you right now, Father God. I need you right now.
And I kid you not, all of a sudden, I heard in a small, still voice, just like the Bible says, in a small, still voice, I heard,
embarrass him.
Who said that?
embarrass him. So I'm like, okay, embarrass him? How am I going to embarrass him? What do I do to embarrass him? I need you to let me know what to do. How am I going to embarrass him? Then all of a sudden, I got an idea that just popped in my head. Okay, that's going to work. Later on now, he gets home from school. Now, he don't know I already been up to the school. He don't know I already saw the videotape. But all he knows is that his butt is suspended, and he has to try and explain that to me. So he gets in the door. He tries to open his mouth to explain, and I was like,
Shut up. Don't want to hear it. Go upstairs. Go to the bathroom. Sit on that toilet. Wait for me. I'll be right there.
So he's like wondering, oh my gosh, he knows he's in trouble now. He don't know what's gonna happen. He just knows he's in trouble. Well, I go upstairs. He's sitting on the toilet. I was like,
I'll be right there.
I go to the linen closet and I pull out the clippers. And I said, okay,
Don't
and I take his head and I take the clippers and I go right in the middle from front to back. When I finished with that one straight cut, he had on the side of his little fro a nice landing patch, a nice even straight line, a nice path going from front to back. And I said, that's going to be your hairstyle for the week that you are on suspension. Oh yeah. You should have saw his face. He couldn't do nothing. So I said, for now, go sit outside on the stoop, right in the front porch. So whoever passes by on the block sees your little behind sitting out there with that crazy looking hairstyle. So that's what I did in the evening. Now, fast forward to the morning time when he had to go to school still. Now, he was on an in-house suspension, which means he still had to go to school, but he's in another little classroom, like a detention, for those students. So he had to be there for a week. He got his little work from the teachers, all his teachers. He had to do his classwork there. Well, I tell you, his hairstyle caused such a commotion, such a ruckus in that school. He said that it was so embarrassing for him that he got laughed at, he got ridiculed, everybody stopped, and every minute they asked him, what happened to your hair? And he's like,
Well, What had happened was...
And he had to explain what happened. And it was so embarrassing. Even his teachers asked him,
"What happened to your hair? Who did that?"
He said,
My mother.
"Well, I tell you like this, it was so embarrassing. He couldn't walk down the hallways without people stopping, staring, laughing, making fun of him. To the point where the teachers felt so bad for his tail, they went and got a hat for his little behind to wear. Now, mind you, hats are not permitted in New York City schools. Once you step in there, the guys are not allowed to wear hats. I don't know if they do that in any other state, but in New York, hats come off. You can't walk around with no hats, do-rags, any type of form of head thing, even a hoodie. Well, he was the only student that was allowed to wear a hat. For the week that he was on suspension, they let him wear a hat. And I tell you like this, that situation straightened his butt up so much. I never got another call. I never got another complaint. He even graduated with his class on time. You hear me? It got to the point where I had to embarrass his little butt to get him to start doing what was right, because he didn't want that person to show back up again and come up with another hairstyle for his little behind. So he straightened up and started flying right after that. And the moral to this story is, if you got any bad tail, rebellious behind boys, now I don't know, I didn't have to deal with that with my girls, but boys, embarrass their tail. Because as a parent, the schools are taking the rights out of our hands. There's corporal punishment and all of that. They're ready to throw you in jail the minute you even look hard at your child. So this was my way of being able to discipline him without having to hurt his butt. You heard? So there's the end of that story for my story time. That's it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, like and comment down in the box. Don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be more crazy stories coming your way. And this is the Velvet Lock signing off. See you on the next video.
Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived like slow, laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behind